Come on, blood. Shamar, look at that. Shamar. Come here. What you want, Shamar? Shamar, what you want, Shamar? Shamar, look at. Imagine you are pregnant and you walk to the school to pick up your son and your daughter from school, and then you're just walking back home. You want to make sure they get to school safely and make it home safely because you live in Chicago. So you guys are walking back home when you guys are approached by a gang of middle schoolers. A gang of middle schoolers. Now, your kids are younger. It looks like they're younger than middle school. But these middle schoolers start calling you all type of names and things like that. And then eventually they hit you. And not only they hit you, but they start hitting you and your children. And then at one point they're jumping you. You're on the ground, your kids are on the ground, and they are beating you. This happened in Chicago, and this was again, she is pregnant, you guys. As a mom, she went to the school to get her kids and was walking them home safely when they were approached by middle schoolers and jumped on in Chicago. And the whole Chicago is outraged this morning. They're looking for these kids or their parents. They are pissed, and reasonably so. And if it were me, I promise you, it would have been some candle visuals and some balloon releases planned. I promise you. This is crazy. I'm not victim blaming or anything like that, but I wish the mother had something to protect herself and her children. You have to protect yourself and your children because they will never forget this, right? You have to know how to protect yourself. But either way, I hope they find them kids, and I hope they hold them kids accountable because it was so wrong.
Now, before I start this video, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank Tammy, the Black Prepper on TikTok, for this video. You know, when I saw this video, I'm very disturbed. We have a pregnant woman, and reportedly, allegedly, that she got sickle cell. That's what the person didn't tell you. But we have the mother who escort her 2 children home safely. You got a group of middle schoolers who want to be big and bad and call you out of your name, and then they attack you, they jump at you, beating up the mother, the pregnant mother, and the 2 kids. And I hope that they find these kids and find their parents and held all of them accountable. This is outrageous. And it reminds you of a couple of years ago when a 14-year-old boy who was trying to save his friend, he got jumped and got beaten, and he was unalive because of that beating from a group of high schoolers. And what should we tell our own community? That these kids need to be held accountable. And we've been hearing that the Chicago police has already know who those kids are, and they plan on knocking at the doors and try to find the kids and their parents, and hopefully be arrested and being charged. Because this, to me, that the mother, the pregnant mother would have been unalive. And what can we tell us as a community? What can we tell us? How are we as a community need to act? These young kids acting like thugs and want to be thugs. And again, sometimes we need to raise these kids the way they need to be raised. And the parents need to be held accountable for this. I remember a show years ago when I was growing up called Scared Straight. And these kids that want to be gangsters, these kids want to act big and bad, they went to the prison. It's all caught on video. They went to the prisons and showed the criminals, the real prisoners, the real gangsters, threaten these little kids to scare straight. But we don't have that. We don't have that program anymore. And it needs to be, especially now. I just hope that the mother will be okay. Hope that the two kids will be okay. This is unacceptable. The kids and the mother could have been unalive because what they these jump how they jumped them and everything, and they're only middle schoolers, and the kids were way younger, probably like elementary school. This is crazy. This is crazy, y'all. Let me know what y'all think about it in the comments.